Hello friends, this is your Yoganandam, biology lecturer from Medal Academy YouTube channel. In this class, we are going to discuss one of the important topic from biology. The topic is reproduction in organism. This topic is most important topic for your board examination as well as for your NEET examination. You all know about reproduction. What is reproduction? Production of their own kind of another organism is called as reproduction. Each and every organism is producing their own kind of another organism either by asexual method or a sexual method. From this class we are going to discuss some basic information about reproduction in organisms. See the diagrammatic representations. There are different types of organisms are given in this slide. Reproduction is a process in which an organism produces young one, that is service called as offspring similar to itself is called as reproduction. Reproduction enables the continuity of the life of the species generation after generation. For that only every organism is producing their own kind of another organism either by asexual method or a sexual method. What is the differences between asexual and a sexual method? Asexual reproduction takes place by the involvement of single organism. Sexual reproduction takes place by the involvement of two organisms. The period from birth to natural death is called as lifespan. Lifespan is not similar for all the organisms. There is no individual is immortal except unicellular organisms. So what is the meaning of this line? Each and every organism one day lead to die except unicellular organism. For example, bacteria, amoeba, paramecium like unicellular organism can able to produce their own kind of another organism by binary fission method of reproduction. So unicellular organisms continuously divide one cell divided into two cells by binary fission method so that there is no death for unicellular organisms. So except unicellular organisms, remaining all the organisms one day lead to die. There is no natural death in unicellular organisms. Here some organism under lifespan is given. See the flow chart. Rose, rice plant, banyan tree, banana tree, dog, butterfly, fruit fly, parrot, crocodile, horse, tortoise, crow, cow, elephant, lifespan is given. From this, while you are talking about a banyan tree is having more than 400 years lifespan, same like the next to banyan tree. So you all know tortoise, lifespan is 100 to 150 years. So you all know one organism can live only one day. Tell me the name of the organism which live one day, only one day. Mayfly. The lifespan of mayfly is only one day. Even parrot also, they are given lifespan is 140 years. Dog lifespan is 22 years. Butterfly lifespan is 1 to 2 weeks. Fruit fly lifespan is 2 weeks. So this and all you try to remember some animal species and plant species lifespan is given very clearly in this tabular column. Let us discuss about asexual reproduction followed by sexual reproduction. So try to understand what you know about asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction takes place by the involvement of single parent. It is a production of offspring by single parent. It is seen in unicellular organisms as well as simple plants and animal species. The offsprings are identical to one another and their parent. Such morphologically and genetically similar individuals are called as clones. So whichever the organisms are produced through asexual reproduction that are similar to their parent, that means carbon copy of their parents. Asexual reproduction broadly classified into three types such as fission, budding and vegetative propagation. Fission again further classified into binary fission and multiple fission. What you know about fission? One cell directly divided into two daughter cells. Especially this kind of asexual reproduction takes place in amoeba, paramecium like unicellular organisms. Fission mean the parental cell directly divided into two daughter cells. It is always called as amitosis. Fission type of reproduction commonly seen in protist and monerans kingdom. Protista includes all unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Fission broadly classified into two types. See the diagrammatic representation. It is very clearly given binary fission and multiple fission. Binary fission mean the division of parental cell into two individuals. This type of reproduction seen in amoeba, paramecium, even in bacterial cells. Multiple fission mean the division of parental cell into many individuals. Example plasmodium and amoeba. So if you are seeing the diagrammatic representation, it is very easy to understand. See the next type of reproduction, budding. It is another kind of asexual reproduction. Budding type of reproduction commonly takes place in both plants as well as in animals. In this, bud appears and grow in parent body. After maturation, it is detached from the parental body to form new individual. See the diagrammatic representation. Yeast and hydra examples are given. In yeast, the first diagram while you are seeing that is the entire yeast diagram is given. The second diagram, small bud formation takes place. After getting maturity, the buds are detached from the parental cell and develops into new organism. Same like from hydra, a small bud formation takes place. Later, it is detached from the parental body and develops into new organism. Example, hydra, sponge, yeast, etc. are given for budding type of asexual reproduction. It is followed by vegetative propagation is given. The reproduction takes place through body parts of an organism is called as vegetative propagation. It is the production of offspring from vegetative propagation in plants. Vegetative propagules are units of vegetative propagation. See the diagrammatic representations. Potato, ginger, turmeric, onion, bryophyllum and water hyacinth plants are given. Even sugar can also reproduction takes place through body parts. What is the meaning of vegetative propagation? If the reproduction takes place through vegetative parts such as root, stem or leaves are called as vegetative propagation. Examples for vegetative propagules. Well, you are seeing first diagram. Potato is given. Potato is otherwise called as a tuber. The potato contains numerous small depressions which are called as eye spot. Eye spot contain axillary buds. Axillary buds gives rise new plant body. The next one is rhizome. Example, banana, ginger and turmeric. Reproduction takes place through vegetative parts such as stem modification. Buds and rhizomes arise from nodes of modified stems. The nodes come in contact with damp soil or water and produce roots and new plants. And adventitious buds. What do you know about adventitious buds? Buds arise from other than normal position is called as adventitious bud. You know there are two types of buds are there, either apical or axillary buds, terminal buds or axillary buds. But in bryophyllum, the common name of bryophyllum is Cattipotal cuttipodum. In this plant, the buds arise in the apical notches of the leaves. So it is commonly called as adventitious buds. These buds develops into new plant body after getting maturity, detached from the leaves and develops into new plant body. Then another important vegetative propagule is given bulbil. Bulbil seen in agave and cygus, even in cygus plant as well as in onion, vegetative propagation takes place through bulbil. Opposite type of vegetative propagation takes place in water hyacinth plant. Apart from that, runner, sucker, tuber, bulb, etc. are some common examples for vegetative propagation. See the diagrammatic representation. very clearly given. Vegetative reproduction. Other asexual reproduction takes place by the production of spores, especially in fungal species. Asexual reproduction takes place through zoospores, aplanospores, and conidia, as well as gemmules. Zoospores are microscopic, motile, thick-walled motile spores produced by algae and protists. Example, Chlamydomonas. Conidia are asexual reproductive spores produced by penicillium-like fungal species. Gemmules are kind of spores produced in sponges. See the diagrammatic representation. Asexual reproduction is common method in simple organisms like algae and fungi. During adverse condition, they shift to sexual method. From asexual reproduction shifted to sexual method during adverse environmental condition. Higher plants reproduce asexually, that means vegetative and sexually, but most of the animals show only sexual reproduction. So from this topic we have discussed some types of asexual reproduction, and in the next class let us discuss about sexual reproduction in plants and animals. Thank you for listening our videos. Those watching our videos, you are requested to like, subscribe and share to your friends. All the best.